Dot dot dot. Power still hasn't come back when we make our way downstairs. Tricky, considering the stairs to the attic are a bit old. One misstep and anyone might end up slipping and falling. You're lucky if that's all that'll happen to you. With the stairs this steep, a broken neck is a likely outcome. Thankfully, Isabella's here to guide me through the darkness. She knows this place better than anyone after all, in spite of all the misfortunes it has brought to us.
Careful, the floorboards over there aren't very sturdy.
Well, that sucks. Her family. But not right now, she said. Maybe soon. Right on cue, the same board I'm stepping on creaks and suddenly breaks, the pieces falling somewhere with a dull thunk.
Oh shit. Scumbag wouldn't be too happy about that. Ow, my foot.
See? I told you so. You never listen to me.
They renovated the whole mansion. They can't even replace one tiny part of the house.
Why don't you file a complaint to BRC then? I'm sure they'd be thrilled to hear it. You know it was such a rush job.
Outside, the winds have intensified. Even from here, I can hear the gusts battering the window in the attic. It makes you wonder why, up until now, the only person we encounter from this house is the butler. Although, to some degree, that makes sense. He is in charge of running the place. Where are the other servants, though? In this storm, wouldn't anyone want to stay inside? A likely assumption is they're all asleep. The route I've taken doesn't really pass by the rooms they likely assign as the servants' quarters. However, they have also heightened security. I brushed it off earlier, thinking they'll be posted a lot closer to where the master's rooms are, but the second floor is devoid of anyone as well. As if every inhabitant of this place has suddenly disappeared overnight. More importantly, where's that scumbag? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. The fact that we're here, right in the fucking middle of it, makes me all the more queasy. And that feeling only escalates once we reach the landing, and Isabella swings the door open. She pauses abruptly right in the doorway that I almost run into her, a look of confusion in her as she looks wildly around the place, wordlessly taking in her surroundings. With each turn and shift of her eyes, her shoulder only grow tenser, and a look of apprehension slowly dawns on her.
Isabella, what are you...
Where's Marianne?
We aren't supposed to be here.
Sure enough, when I look up, we're standing right in the kitchen, pots, pans and all. Wait, what the hell? In one corner, Zach and Rebecca watches, almost as surprised to see us. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I thought. Makala's also with them. Of course, she didn't listen to me, even if I've already exceeded the 15 minutes we agreed on. Although color and strength seems to have already returned to her, enough for her to be able to stand unassisted. The empty plate on the counter appears to have played a part on that. Good news, I guess. As for the other two, however, relieved as I am that they've had the sense to wait and not venture deeper into the mansion, I can't help but roll my eyes at the both of them.
Zach, I said 4 hours.
I know, but Isabella asked and...
Come on, bro, you know I ain't a very good liar. And it didn't even occur to you to stop her?
We all tried, all right? She was out the door before we could say anything.
And how did you guys even get in here?
Becca's car. All three of them exchange a look. Wait, Isabella drove? One that I absolutely don't like. In the end, it's Isabella who speaks up, albeit with a bit of hesitation.
We heard someone scream, Ash. It led us here.
Without warning, the door behind us slams shut.
We need to get out of here.
Screw right. I need to get these people out of here. Lucky we're in the kitchen, and we have two ways out, the back door and the cellar offers. Except the hatch won't budge when I pull at it, and neither does the back door, as if something has locked it firmly on the other side. Zack also gives it a few tries, but even with the big guy's strength, it won't open. There's a long bout of silence, in which we all simply look at each other, likely sharing the same thoughts. We're trapped. Something or someone has intentionally led us here. Fuck. In that same moment, once realization dawns in, something shifts again. Blood. In every nook or cranny, over every surface, and in every inch of the floor. This time, unlike the first one I seen, it remains, and gradually, the room began to reek of that familiar metallic scent, sharp, suffocating. Around us, every object, including the cupboards, have started to rattle as well. Oh, fuck me. Well, the gang's all here, supposedly. The sounds from outside, forbidding rumble of thunder and even the howling winds have begun to fade away, replaced by whispers, shouts, and cries of pain. Though inaudible, each beat and note bombards every crevice in my head with vague images and sounds. There's no time to make sense of everything, however. I'm already shouting, fueled purely by adrenaline, barking orders, and making a break for the door that leads to the next room, the dining. It should take us straight to the foyer, where the main door is.
Move! Run!
Right in front of us, the mansion has started to change, and we're in the thick of it. However, instead of the dining room, like it's supposed to open to, the bedroom welcomes us instead. What? Ah, no. An image that lasts only but a second before blood begins to seep into the room. Oh my lord. Filtering into the walls, trickling from every nook and cranny, everywhere, furniture shakes, and every beam rattles. Before we can even step back from the horror gradually unfolding in front of us, the door slams shut. The loud thud brings a sense of dread and chill creeping up in each of us. Along with it is another realization: the whole place is reordering itself. And with the door closed tight behind us, showing no signs of bulging, even through sheer force, there's no choice but to go forward and hope to all gods that it'll lead us to an exit. What the fuck, man? Until then, running's the only thing we can do, spurred by nothing but fear and a sense of desperation to live.
It's useless, Ashton Frey.
But with each room we pass, it only becomes apparent that the house has no intention of letting us leave. It lured all of us here, and we've fallen for it. Now it's playing a little game with us, a sordid form of amusement. For whom? Their laughters are the only thing we can hear. Here's the dining. With every hall we cross and door we slide open, the hope of finding an exit merely dwindles. The gun at my hip is useless here. I am useless here. Some fucking genius I am. Some fucking person to trust I am. All of those, they mean nothing in the face of the unknown.
You finally figured it out, huh, Ashton Frey? Just give it up. All of them will eventually die because of you. And you are going to die alone.
Fuck you. I will not die. I will hope I will not die.
Shut your fucking mouth.
You know it's true, though. All of it.
It's why all you can do is tell us to shut up. You don't want to hear a single word, because you're already aware of it.
Now it's repeating the thing.
You can't even admit it to yourself. Who's the coward now?
But no matter how hard you try, you're not gonna be able to save anyone.
That I am going to save anyone I can. You motherfucker. The more gruesome the place turns, the bleaker our chances simply gets. Oh my lord, why? Wails and screams fill our ears as we pass by. Words from a time and people long gone, laced with nothing but pure agony, calling out, reaching out to us. Their voices almost too real, as if we're not the only ones trapped here, that there are others begging for release from this wretched place. Or maybe it's all just a show, a taste of what we will eventually be, souls forever held captive in a never-ending nightmare.
Mother, I've done it, Mother. Take me with you, please.
Take me away! Okay.
I can still hear her. She's here. Help me! Help me, please!
Guessing she's the one that wrote the letter. And what is she looking for? Is it really... Is it her that's still in this place, or is it the other lady? Is this what the curse is? What it means for all of us? That the letter, not a morbid cry for help, but an invitation? A beckoning for unexpected souls? Yeah, most likely. To be dragged into this place's horrors, to be put under centuries and centuries of torment and agony. Suddenly, a dying, painful... Suddenly dying a painful death seems preferable, enticing than ending up here, living a tortured existence. Or perhaps it's the same. It's all the same. Oh god, we're still here. Jesus. Still, hope worms its way into me. Not a usual thing for someone like me. But after going through countless doors and corridors, every little sign of hope I'm willing to cling to, as long as it gets us out of here. We're back in the kitchen. We're back in the dining room again. How long have we been running? How long since we left the kitchen? At some point, I lost track of time. Oh yeah, who wouldn't be? With the windows barred tight and the sounds lifting in the air, nothing but shouts and shrieks, it's impossible to tell. Please tell me we are getting out of here. Not that it matters when an end is in sight. Wait, what the hell? Shelves and furnitures bar the door, each stained with blood and gore, that if the situation isn't as desperate as it is, I'll find a different way out. Should we really go through that? I don't know. She's probably on the other side.
It's an exit, all right.
From here, I can spy the familiar walls of the foyer. Relief, only relief washes over me. Although my legs have been strained, taut by all that running, and every bone and muscle in my body ache, there's only an easing. A sense of tension reliving while energy back flows through me again at the sight of a end. No sooner, I'm leading us out of it. Zack helps Macaulay first, assisting her up and through the gap before giving a hand to both Rebecca and Isabella. The moment the ladies are in, I nod for him to go through.
Go ahead. I'll watch your back.
Surprisingly, he does that without any protest. Not that there's any need to. Sometime after entering this room, the whole place has calmed down. No wails, no whispers, just a silence. Too deafening. Oh god, she's gonna attack us, is she? But I'm not letting my guard down until everyone is on the other side of this nightmare safe. For all I know, this may just be a calm before another storm. Without further incident, however, Zack makes it to the other side and I'm following after him. However odd this hush is, I turn my back from it and climb up. It's a tight fit, but I manage to squeeze myself in. The unease remains though. Let's see. Maybe it's the adrenaline still coursing through me, or how easy everything has been after living through that nightmare, fleeting as it is. But for some reason, something's still nagging at me. Call it a detective's instinct, or my training, or whatnot. I have a feeling something's happened, and wait, I have a feeling something's going to happen and catch us unprepared. Unconsciously, before dropping down on the better side of this dream, my hand shifts to the gun at my hip. Instinct has never failed me before. My feet hasn't even landed firmly on the floor when...
Had I known there would be a party in my own home tonight, I would have opened a bloody bottle or two.
Oh. Now we have to face this guy. Shit.
People these days, in my own home. Can you believe it?
Yeah. Can you believe it?
I feel so left out.
That you do. That you should. A chill seeps into every vein in my body. All of a sudden, every ache, every pain returns to me tenfold, and my knees threaten to buckle at the sound of his voice. Though it appears friendly, I know it is anything but. One does not spend investigating a man like him for over a year and holding a grudge against him for more without knowing everything about him. His quirks, his habits, I'm familiar with all of them. And right now, Luke fucking Wright is beyond pissed. Shifting my gaze upwards is nearly too painful, knowing the danger. Not to me, but to those who have been lured in here by the curse. What? What? He has a gun? God damn it. Please save them. Please fucking save them. Or else... I'm gonna cry. I will seriously probably cry. The handgun catches my eyes first, next to that swarmy smile on his face, while he holds Macaulay, Zach, Rebecca, and Isabella at gunpoint. It's sight enough to lodge a painful thorn up my throat. I've been too complicit, too focused on other things that I completely set aside the fact Scumbag will not be too pleased to see us here without knowing our reasons. Even with those good intentions, curses, and ghostly apprehensions aside, we're still trespassing in his home. Damn right we are. So, how is this going to end? Is the question. The question is, if he's even aware that the whole of his household has somewhat disappeared, and he might be the only one here. Likely not. Fuck. Jesus. Even with people he knows among the crowd, there is a significant effort in him not to simply shoot everyone in sight.
And really, Daisy, even you, what would Kylie say?
Luke, this isn't what you're thinking. You have to listen to us. There's something going on here.
Well, obviously, why else would people be trespassing in my home? What about little Lily over there, then?
Little Lily?
What's your excuse? Checking back if your clients are doing okay? Is that it? Is this what this is?
Yes. We're doing good, by the way.
Sir, please.
Yeah, you don't know what's at stake here, sir.
Oh, please, what?
Becca's right, sir. We need to get out of this place. You need to leave.
Tut-tut, not a good enough excuse, darling. You people are the ones who need to get out of my sight. Don't worry, I might consider pressing lighter charges for the woman.
For the women.
Can't say the same for the rest of you.
You douche nozzle. God.
But really now, I swear the people of this city need to be taught the meaning of privacy. This is how you want to start the week. Why don't we just go with a bloody massacre if we want to surprise people in their homes, huh?
Casually, he waves the handgun at them, as if it's just a mere toy and his words are no threat. The safety's off on his. Nothing's stopping him from pushing through with his words. Oh god. Please say... Please say I'm gonna do something about this. Call me paranoid, but at the slight gesture, I draw my own and level it at him, finger on the trigger and ready to release the safety catch in case things go south. Too bad we don't have a taser. He is quick to train his own on me though, and just like that, we're at a standstill. Uh-oh. Oh hey, nice picture.
Now, Feathers. Manners.
Feathers? How dare you?
You're in no position to be pointing that gun at people.
Why don't you put yours down first, and then we'll talk about manners.
Oh, he talks back. The gall! You know, your kind pisses me off so much.
Shooting him right now will be so worth it with the way he stares at me like I'm a damn pest. Yeah, I would probably shoot the guy too. But this isn't what I come here for. I'm not a murderer. As much as I loathe him, I'm not the kind who will kill people in cold blood for my own gain or amusement. The law will bring him what he deserves one of these days. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. At the moment, however, we're all in the same boat with this curse, and he needs to understand that. The longer we stand here, the more time we're wasting and losing, something we don't have much of. But how can I convince him? This scum is so full of himself, prefers to hear the sound of his own voice more than those of the people around him, no matter how much sense they make. Probably only way I can make him listen is if I beg. No way in hell that's happening. Maybe I should eliminate the immediate danger first and disarm him? Will he really listen? Oh god, this is the choice that's gonna kill him. Like, if he has no chance against the butler, what good will it do for him here? Oh, Jesus, this is not good. Definitely not good. I'm not even sure if I should go with this. Oh, this is gonna be quite something. I don't think I should disarm him. So I'll beg. My life's not the only one at risk here, however. He's probably gonna shoot me. I guess we'll see. There's Zach. There's Rebecca. There's Isabella. McCall's here as well. We're all unknowingly victims to this fucking curse. I'm in no position to pick who to save and who I should simply let die. I suppose my pride can take a few hits and I can set aside my beef with this asshole. So Taking a deep breath, slowly I lower my pistol. Though still on the edge and at the ready, in case he does something, I do my best to assume a less aggressive stance.
Listen, right. I need you to.
You broke into my house, and somehow, you expect me to listen like a good little boy.
Well, yes.
Are you a bit touched in the head, Feathers? I'm not the one breaking laws here.
No, you aren't.
Look here, fucker. If I wanted you dead, I could have done it so many times already. In fact, I can easily shoot you down right here, right now. And you won't be able to do a damn thing, even with that gun.
Rebecca, could you kick him in the balls again? Suddenly, he laughs, almost howling, in fact, like I just told him the best joke he's heard all his life. The only thing missing is for him to kneel over and start rolling around the floor, all while I do my best not to sock him with the sorry end of my pistol.
You have guts, Feathers. You have guts.
That I do. That I do.
Did you hear what you just told me? You've just threatened me inside my own house. My own home. You know what I'm thinking right now? In another lifetime, we would have probably gotten along well.
He's right on that, at least. I might have ended up like him if I didn't have Professor Andrew, Rebecca, Zach, and Isabella. One mistake, and it would have been too late for me. With his laughter, rings all those possibilities. With his laughter rings all of those possibilities I could have lived, but have never been given the choice. Yeah. Let's see. All because I have other people with me. People who cares. And you're lucky to have them. A sobering realization. But not so much when suddenly his chuckling stops. In 2 heartbeats, he marches towards me, grabs my collar, and aims his gun right at my head.
Ashton?
Wait, what? The hell was that?
Luke, no!
Hey, now you two, I'm sure we can all talk about this first.
God, all these story updates, is he really gonna... At this distance, a slight flick of that finger on the trigger will be able to do more than kill me.
What is it that you people really want with me?
Nothing. We're just here, making sure you're alright. And, well...
This is the 2nd time this week, and I'm really getting weary of this little game. Did the NCA send you to apprehend me, or has somebody paid you off to kill me? Which one is it, Feathers? Mind you, my arm's getting tired. Better answer quick if you don't want to beat the business end of this gun.
I keep my eyes trained on him, in spite of the huge threat he poses right now. Because if there's anything people like him, like us, prefer, it's honesty. You don't give that impression without keeping a solid eye contact.
I'm not with NCA. I'm just here to help. There's something else in this house, and we're all in danger.
Yep.
You have to believe me, right? You need to let us go. You need to get out of here before it's too late. If you want to keep your sorry ass alive, you'll listen to people with more brain cells than you.
Brain cells.
Why, you insolent!
Oh, he's gonna hit me. His finger moves, but I am prepared. My hand ready to reach up, disarm him, and knock him out. Let's see. If I have to drag him out of this place unconscious to keep him from suffering the fates of every other person who has died from this curse, so be it. However, before either of us can fire a shot or tackle the other to the ground, another voice echoes throughout the foyer. A small little thing compared to the storm raging outside. It rings above it, nevertheless, causing all of us to stop and turn. Oh, hello. That doesn't look good for us. I don't think. So I guess the necklace was bound to happen. So at the top of the staircase, Hana Wright stands there, pale as death, an expression eerily calm. I can't help but think there's something wrong. My gaze darts around, wary of her, but soon enough, I realize what's wrong when she speaks. She's wrong.
Oh, Luke, darling, my love. What do you think you're doing out here this late?
Nothing. Wow. Outside, another streak of lightning flashes, and a clap of thunder ripples across the sky. Well, as if this whole thing can't get any more fabar than it already is. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Oh, don't tell me that's the end of the chapter. Luke. Yep. That is the end of that Ashen's chapter. Oh my god. Oh, that was a lot of reading. I had to like catch my breath and cough a few times. But yes, we are finally done with Ashen's chapter. Just as things were getting quite tense. So anyway, I'm gonna save here. We have Luke right now, who is 31 years old, atheist. Let's see, women in power. Look at that, put the company in the bad spot after his assistant ran off with a large sum of 30 money. Ooh. Alright. That's something. But anyway. That is it for now. We are finally on the last chapter as the scumbag himself. So, that is it for now, and have a good day.